Hey guys, what is going on? I am the maintenance man, and as you can see, this is Maintenance FC. And what is going on here? What this is FIFA Fridays. As long as I've kept a schedule and this is a Friday, hopefully it is. You could be watching it any other day, but this is FIFA Fridays. And what I'm going to be doing here is playing FIFA, giving tips on. Oh yeah, club's 15th. Woo! Giving tips on FIFA and stuff like that. It's going to be like a highlight game, so I'm going to be playing loads and loads of games, trying to build the ultimate club. Maintenance FC is the name of the club, and Maintenance FC is going to be the ultimate club, not just the ultimate team, the ultimate club. So it's just going to be like a highlight show. I'm not going to have any live commentary or anything like that. It's just going to be a highlight show. And what I've done is, you might have seen what you will see now. The record is 0-0. I've got some coins and a club already here. I've got a team in the club, and we're starting off this campaign with a 3-5-2 Premier League team. It's actually the first time I've ever played with 3-5-2 formation, even though it is one of the most popular ones in FIFA 13. It's kind of taken over from the 4-1-2-1-2 that was the most famous. And you see here my full team. I'm going to go through it now. Just you all know them anyway. It's Vorm, Lescott. Lescott's actually got some of the best defending stats in the Premier League. He's just a little bit slow. That's the only problem. Phil Jagielka, Thomas Vermaelen, an absolute stonewall in defence. He's just a bit better than Lescott and with more pace. Valencia on the right wing. The two defensive mids are Marwan Fellaini. I call him Fellaini, but it's Fellaini, I think is the proper pronunciation of the name. We've got Ramirez, Ashley Young on the left hand side of midfield. We've got the great Frank Lampard, and he's in here because he has made 200 goals. 200 goals for a midfielder is insane. No matter what way you look at it, 200 goals in a career is a wonderful achievement for Frank Lampard. I'm a big fan, not a fan of Chelsea, but a big fan of Frank Lampard's. We've got Carlos Tevez on the right side of the strike partnership, and on the left, another Arsenal player. I am a Spurs fan, but two Arsenal players that I do like is Thomas Vermaelen and Lucas Podolski. Loved Podolski whenever he was in Germany, and love him now still. And yeah, that's the team. Just looking at the bench, we've got Gerrard, Kagawa, Hernandez, Parker, Dempsey. You can see the old Tottenham coming in on the bench. We've got Hatem Ben Arfa, David De Gea, Sandro, Kabul, Sturridge, Smalling, and Jarvis. This is just a starting team. I think his team altogether cost me about 50 to 70,000 coins, in around there. I've got 10,000 coins left over, and what I'm going to be doing is building, trying to get the best out of the Premier League that I can get. Oh, players have sold. Players from the starting pack have sold, and so I'm just going to be trying to get the best out of the club and get sort of the best Premier League team that I can. And then once I've done that, I'll continue to keep building up coins. I'll build a Bundesliga, Liga BBVA. I'll keep all the teams so that I can just make sort of like an Uber club. And then hopefully, if I get loads and loads of coins, I can start into buying team of the weeks. Might do different squad builders along the way, and you never know, if I win the lottery, I might even do a pack opening. So that is it for the start of this, and I'm gonna go now and play some games, and you're gonna see in a couple of minutes probably me do another introduction, because I do forget about this, but you will see some highlights from this week's games, and then I will probably be giving tips. I'll probably say all I'll be doing is, because nothing's been happening really in IRL, so I'm not going to have much updates for you, but I will have some tips coming your way for winning in Ultimate Team, and that's what the title of this is going to be, Winning in Ultimate Team. Okay, so before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Dara Sturt. He was apparently, as I've been told, a big fan on the old channel, and hopefully still watching on the new channel. So what we have here for you is, what I have here for you now is a selection of a couple of goals that I scored during the week. I'll show you what the record stands at whenever you go through it. But you see it with my team, I've got a lot of pace, and the up front and on the wings, and in the sort of central mid position there is sort of not the paciest. I've got Ramirez, who's pretty pacey, and then Gerrard and Fellaini, who aren't as pacey, but they're both very good at picking out passes. So what I find with this team is the best thing to do is a lot of through ball passing. You'll see a lot of the time whenever I'm on the halfway line, I'll be sort of holding down the left bumper, waiting for somebody to move into space and just hitting the ball into that space. And then that, like you'll see here right now, I have a lot of space here. I have a choice. I can pass it across or I can shoot it. This time I just sort of bundled the ball across the line. But that's okay. If you want to win at FIFA, you have to be ruthless. And that's tip number one for you. If you want to win at FIFA, be ruthless. If you have a chance and the opposition player pulls his keeper out to around the edge of the box, and you have a player horizontal to your player with the ball, you pass the ball across. You might get hate for it. That's alright. I might get hate for this video for having sweaty goals, crosses from the back post, but a lot of times I don't do it because I find that if I do it, in FIFA 13 the keepers have begun to be more smart whenever they're coming out, so they can sort of pick a pass off that's going along the side of them. And what I find the best way to score goals, although sweaty goals do often, if you're 1 goal down 10 minutes ago, you have a chance for a sweaty goal, you take that sweaty goal. Don't worry, the guy afterwards might give you hate for it. That's alright. Send him back, GG, smiley face. He'll not send you any message back after that. A lot of the time I do get some hate. I always, no matter what happens, if I play a guy, I always send him a message with GG, smiley face. If he takes it as hate, that's alright. If not, a lot of the times I do get nice messages back saying, oh, that was a great game, you have a nice team there, hopefully we can play again sometimes. And I think I've had about 3, 4, maybe 5 friend requests off people that I've just sent messages to, and I've played them again, played them afterwards, and just had the crack with them. Like, that's what you'll find with the FIFA community. It is pretty sort of nasty. Even if people win against you, they'll send you nasty messages. If they lose against you in the last minute of the game, they'll definitely send you nasty messages. And just there you can see, I think it was Gerrard going around the keeper. That is the easiest way to score. If somebody takes their keeper out past the box, do 1 step over, out to the right, shoot. Always going to be a goal. And now you can see what I did there. As long as your player is inside your own half, it's not going to be offside, so just hit the ball up the field. And as long as it's not too close to the box, it's a goal, because no keeper is going to stop that shot at all. Maybe if you have Iker Casillas in front of you, in real life he might save it, but not in FIFA they're not. And that's tip number 2. If you're running straight through, full tilt, do not finesse shot, because the finesse shot will just go straight. You can see there with Podolski, he was not sprinting, he was going at a light pace, and he finessed it around the keeper. That will work all the time. Don't shoot whenever you're in a sort of a standing position, don't do a power shot, because it won't work. Ever. Never will work. It'll just go straight at the keeper or go wide or whatever. Finesse shot if you're standing still or very, very, running very, very slow. And if you're running straight through on goal, always power shot. Not too much, but half the bar, aim to one of the corners, and 90% of the time you'll get a goal. And you'll see here, I do long, the last couple of goals are all long celebrations, and that was because the guy that I was playing against scored, I think he scored twice. First off, he did long celebrations, paused the game 3 times after the first goal, and was just sort of messing around with the ball at the back, so I decided to slap him. I think it finishes off 8-2, and sent him a message. He sent me a message saying, you do know I'm only messing, or something like that, and I sent him a message back saying, that's bullshit, nobody would ever believe that. He called me out, challenged me to do another match, and I beat him, and I'm going to put that into a separate video. Hopefully I'll have if I do have all the games left. I don't think I have actually, so I might not be able to, so I'm just going to tell you now. What happened is, he sent me a message saying that all that stuff. I sent him one back, told him to get into, invited me to a game, and normally I don't do this. I don't sort of get called, if I get called out I just ignore it, and get on with my day. But this guy had sort of pissed me off in the game because of different shit he was doing. So I decided to, right, I'll play you in the game. Went into the game, scored 5 goals in the first 26 minutes, and he then rage quit after 26 minutes. Sent him a message, keep your mouth shut in future and all that there. He never messaged me back. Boom, I am the king. I beat him down hard. Don't mess with the king. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's it really for this episode. 2 good tips there for you if you want to win a FIFA. Be rootless. Use the power shot when it's needed. Use the finesse shot when it's needed. Don't chip. Well, if the keeper's 15 yards out, chip. If not, finesse shot, power shot. Boom. That's 2 tips for you. I'm the maintenance man. Come back again next Friday for more FIFA.